Hello and welcome back to Modern Skyblock 3. So, in between episodes here, I have made a bunch more runes. I have put these in place, although I have not completed the Tier 3 altar just yet. I wanted to do that on camera. So I've got 10 more runes of sacrifice and a bunch of blank runes. Let's pop under and get these in place. So as you can see, I'm using the, what is this called? The Inspector's Scandalium. In order to basically project where stuff is supposed to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these runes of sacrifice. It only happens when the area that includes the altar is in line of sight. And pop these along these two sides. And then I'm going to take some of the blank runes for the moment and pop them right in the remaining spaces. And that should complete the Tier 3 altar. Excellent. Alright. So what we have right now is the regular old blank slate. Good, good. Alright, so I'll just leave that be for... I should turn that on. I don't want anything coming through. Let's go ahead and pull the filter out. Reinforced blank. Alright, so I've got some reinforced slates here. I'm going to take one, pop it into the blood altar. And blood immediately starts draining. This is a good way to know, without having to check too hard, that the altar has in fact upgraded to Tier 3, because I've put a Tier 2 rune in. It has started to drain life essence, so that it will make a Tier 3 rune. Hey, imbued slate. Bam. Excellent, that's what I'm after. Why am I after that? Because I want to make this. As you can see, I have 10 of these ready to be set up. The Rune of Capacity. Now this is great, because these end up expanding the amount of life essence that can be stored in the altar. Let's look at this. All right, so there's currently 10 buckets worth that can be stored. We'll take the Rune of Capacity here, and I will take my pickaxe. And I'm only going to do this once until we get the rest of them made, but I have taken that, replaced it with that. And now, 12. It'll hold 12 buckets. This is important because making the next tier of Blood Orb is going to require more than 10,000 buckets, or 10,000 millibuckets. So that is important. Let's go ahead and get another one made. I'm going to need to turn this back on / off, whichever direction you want to call that, so that I can get a few more bits of blood. Although now, let's see, 3.7, 5. Okay, it's doing a pretty decent job. Let's get some of this stuff out of my inventory. 6.2. Okay. Let's go ahead and toss in. Let's put those runes there. Toss in another one of you. I'm not sure exactly how much it takes, but I think 6 is enough. And we'll just kind of boop boop boop. We are also going to hit trash can. I don't need these items, especially not that. Well, no, it's just power 1. Okay. Boop. Ah, imbued slate. Excellent. Now, I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to fly over here for a moment, because we need another filter. Let's take you out for a moment. Filter, 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 filter. Boop. There's a filter. Let's open you up, put in the imbued slate. Just like the other types, we can now set this to automatically pull out imbued slates. And it'll ignore everything else. So now theoretically I could just stick a stone in there, let it cycle through the whole thing, and you'll be done. But I'm not going to do that until after I have all of the runes of capacity in. That's why I held back the additional reinforced slates. Just kind of move things around a little bit. Have some Vegemite. Yeah, let's have some Vegemite. Nom 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 nom. Disgusting. Alright. How are we doing here? Quite a bit. Let's go ahead and pop one of those in. And as you can see, it's draining it pretty quick. So we are gonna. That's why I'm like trying to make sure that this thing is pretty full before I start them, because I don't need it, running out and basically have to do the whole thing again. Grab those. We'll go ahead and toss this stuff as well. Let's put you there. Yeah, everything else looks fine. I don't know why that is doing that. Oh, you're turned off, that's why. You should be pulled out. Excellent. Now I can just pop in a new one. There we go, and our imbued slate setting up there. We'll pop that one in. And now we just need to get those done so we can get the capacity up done. What actually is needed for the quests? Let's take a quick look. Not that part. I want... Where is it? Using blood. Alright. So we're going for dusk rituals, which needs blood shards and rituals. So we need rituals, which is going to require all the elemental inscription tools and the master ritual stone. Now, I think we could do that now. But the dusk rituals is obviously going to require the dusk things, which I'm not sure if it's this tier or the next one. Can't recall. Blood shards is going to be required, so I think it might be the next one. Alright, let's get some more blood out of you guys. There's a bit more blood. We're up to 6. Actually, let's see. We were at like 6.4, I think. So I want to see where it actually ends up. Actually, no, I want to keep you there. Let's just see. Because this will at least give me some sort of idea. 1.4. Okay, so it uses 5 buckets. Alright, good. Anybody else? Jeez. Had a bit of a run there. Alright, do that. Go ahead and junk a bunch of this junk again. Do I want to keep you? No, I don't really want to keep you. Arrow. We'll move you down there. Okay, good. And how much do you have? You have 4, so you need more. Come on. Spawn. I know I said something about possibly expanding this, but I figured with all the extra runes I put in that this wouldn't be nearly as much of a problem. Alright, you're up over 5. Have another slate. How are we doing here? 5, this will make 6. Oh, hey, it's actually got a progress bar. That's... Except the progress bar isn't moving. That's weird. No, wait, that's a... Oh, okay, that was a little bit of a graphical bug. I got it. How are you? You are back to 4 buckets again. Really? Up over 5. Go. And we're almost done with this already. So, I mean, even with as slow as these mobs are spawning, it's still relatively quick with all the add-ons that we've put on already. Don't need that stuff. Sacrifice. Be sacrificed. Oh, I hear a witch. Alright, you're up over 10, so that should be enough to finish this off. Not that I'm going to stop the spawning or anything. I mean, we're going to need to refill the altar afterwards, but I'm going to hold off on actually doing it until I've got the capacity runes in. We can hit one at least. Boop. Alright. We got some of those dudes. Oh, you're empty already. Good. There we go. Let's go ahead and junk this stuff. We are waiting on this because I'm going to basically be taking this down to a tier 2 altar when I replace the runes. So I don't want to, compromise anything there. There we go. 9 imbued slates. Become 9 capacity runes. Excellent. Alright. Let us go ahead and just take these guys out. And let's get these 5. And I know I missed one on the other end. Let's just get that and we'll be ready. 1, 2. Alright, let's go see what kind of results this had. Because we've basically just put in 10 of those total. What do we got? 30 buckets worth. Excellent. That's a good amount. We're still not getting it super fast, but that's okay. We've got at least one more tier of altar that we're going to do before we're done with all of this. Alright, now that we have expanded our altar in an appropriate manner, what exactly do we need to do for the ritual stone? So, ritual, master ritual stone. Master, magician, transcendent, archmage, master, I think. Nope. Not master. Magician, transcendent, archmage, master, magician? Yeah, tier 3, gold block. Okay. Wait, really? Okay. Gold block, huh? Do. Pop over here, grab ourselves a singular gold block. Thank you. And we're going to need to refill the altar. Hey, look, we've got a bunch of volunteers here for refilling the altar. Good on you guys. Alright, we're up to 13. What are you doing? Oh, right, I always forget. When you expand the capacity, the non-visible tank that is in here for some reason expands as well, so it's refilling that. Got it. Alright. Now, how much did this actually take? Let's see. 25. Which I knew was more than the 10. I just couldn't remember exactly how much more than the 10. But hey, we've got the capacity for that, so no big deal. How are we doing here? 19? Not there yet. Just a little bit further. Scratching at my beard. And I think I bumped my mic. Sorry about that. Alright, 20. Let's get rid of some of this junk in my inventory. Here we go. Grab that. Junk it too. Junk it. Alright. How are we doing? 21. Or we're not there yet. Come on. Oh, you're stuck on each other. This can happen on occasion. It's happened once off camera as well. And it was really annoying. Because it basically meant that... Nope, there you go. Alright. Chris, now what's the... Oop. What is with that? Oh, okay, there you go. Now you're all coming down. Alright, good. It sorted itself. It just, was bad for a moment. Alright, here we go. Let's pop in the block of gold and let it start doing its thing. Zoom. Alright, using up all of that, we're going to go ahead and keep filling, because I'm sure we're going to need it for stuff. We just don't want to get ourselves too overfilled. Alright, time to dispose of more junk again. And I could throw this into my system, but I'm going to fill the bloody system if I keep doing that, so... Bam. Zoom. And I keep going and dumping my experience as well, but it just keeps building up. But that's fine. I'm sure I'll have a use for it at some point. Even though I've already enchanted most of my armor and stuff. Just kinda this process over and over again. And I'm hanging on to the catalyzing glands at the moment. Because those actually have a bit of a use. Alright. Grab you. Bind you to me. There we go. Alright. We have the Magician's Blood Orb. Now, what else do we need? So with some ritual stones and some obsidian. So ritual stones are reinforced slates, okay, with obsidian. Alright. We can do this. We just need the reinforced slates. Not the imbued. Right, that's why I was confused by the whole thing. Reinforced. Because it requires the Tier 3 Blood Ore, but only the Tier 2 runes. Alright, so we're going to need some more stone. Let's go get this stuff started. Let's grab like a stack. Bam. I will sniff into the microphone because I've been sick these last several days and can only hide it so much. Alright. Bam, there we go. Get all of that. Alright, you are doing the blank slate thing. Alright. So what else are we going to need for this particular thing? We want the elemental inscription tools. Interesting. Okay. Boop. Alright. Elemental inscription tools. Okay, so we've got the elemental ones. I know we're going to end up needing the dusk one, which requires a block of coal and a tier 4 altar, which is the next tier up. So I knew we were going to need to upgrade it at least one more time. So let's see. Lapis, magma cream, obsidian, and a gas tier. Okay, so we are going to need that gas tier. So good thing I'm saving that. I mean, I have more, but if I can get it over here, I might as well do it. Let's clear out some of the junk, including this. We'll just pop you there, though. When it's one item, I can just use the little thing on the side there, but when it's multiple like that, you know, a little easier to go ahead and... You went all the way to... Oh, because you... I accidentally had that on. Well, I have an extra imbued slate for whatever I may need it for. Hey, there's another catalyzing gland. Excellent. Alright, let's dump those guys. Dump that. So, basically, this is effectively what I was doing in between episodes. Was just standing here, killing this stuff, letting these process, and then going over and, you know, making the runes out of them. This is why I kept it off camera, because it's terribly, terribly boring. But I figured I'd give you guys a better taste of it this time. Let's go ahead, and I think I have some obsidian somehow, don't I? There was a different way I was making obsidian lately. Regardless, I need one of you. I'm gonna need... What was some of the other things? I know one was the gas tier. Magma cream. Do that. That was the fire. What was the air? Darn it, I don't remember. Alright. Ah, lapis block. Give me one of them. Alright, that will be all of those things. Let's pop back over here, do a bit more of this. I'm actually keeping this thing pretty close to full. That's good, that's good. How much of these do I have? Not much yet. Alright. We are going to, I think, pull you out for the moment. So as soon as you're done, we will go ahead and make a couple of these inscription tools. Just kind of waiting on that. Alright, there's that one. Let's go ahead and throw you in. And these aren't taking very much blood. Not at all. You ready yet? Not yet. It is being a little slow about crafting. I could put in some speed runes, but I always feel like the little bit of extra time it takes to craft is, you know, worth the potential extra blood. So, you know, or the extra capacity for blood, because both of those are good. Alright, let's go ahead and pop you guys back in there. Let them do that. Let's get a couple more of you guys down. Here we go. Let's grab all these guys. No catalyzing gland? Would have been nice. I need 3 of them in order to make the thing. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do there. Boop. Nope. No catalyzing gland that time either. Alright. We still got plenty of time in the episode. I just kind of glanced over to check to see how long my recording's been. I have a drink of coffee because it helps clear out the sinuses. It's been keeping me going. Alright, how are you doing? You guys are full. I still don't have a 3rd gland. I mean, I can go over there and get one when it ultimately comes down to it. But I do need these reinforcements. Actually, I think I have enough slates now that I could pause in that and then go get the thing. I just know that the moment I go get one and do it, that I'll end up with a 3rd one, and it'll really annoy me. Oh, darn it. I just realized what I did. I accidentally clicked in the runes I was making instead of the bow. Hey, look, there's another one. Okay, well, at least it was only 4. And we can throw this guy in. Let's pull you out. That is always a a possible danger when you're dealing with, something like that. Alright. Go ahead and throw you in. I've got 2. That means I just need to make 2 more. Lacy. Oh well. Alright, we've got all of those. Let's throw you back in. I want you, not that. Not that. Alright, you're full enough that I don't want to mess with you at the moment. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh well. Because I would have been ready to just go make the stone and get the quest complete right now, but apparently that's not what's going to happen. Come on, guys. Where is the thing for the blitz? Oop, blitz. I wanted that blitz out of there. They really annoy me. And living in a desert biome, that's one of the major things that spawn in. There's another one in there. I need one more. One more. This guy isn't draining fast enough. Come on, drain faster. You know that thing I said about speedruns? I'm starting to change my mind. Mainly just because this is video. I mean, if this was just me sitting around doing this stuff in between episodes, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. I'll go, make breakfast or something and, just kind of keep an eye on the level of blood in the blood altar, and it would be fine. Because I wouldn't even hear the annoying noises from the blitzes because my headphones would be off. And it'd be all good. But instead, I'm dealing with this. Alright, so we've got 4 this time. Do not accidentally trash them. Alright. Speaking of trash, make sure I'm getting rid of the right things this time. Alright, good. Now, we are going to pop over here. And I am going to say ritual. I would like a master ritual stone. But for that, I need ritual stones. So you, with that, become that. Excellent. Let me grab you. And you become that. And that is not all that is necessary for the quest. Now, I'm going to need actual ritual stones and such for other things. Oh, hey, look, it wants the ritual diviner. Okay. I wanted that anyway, so... Boop. Oh, which order is it in? Let's see. Air, fire, earth, water. Air, fire, earth, water. Ritual diviner. Excellent. Ding. Ding. Alright, that's quest complete. Now what do you want from me? Nothing. You need that, which means checking the altar. Arcane Ashes and Divination Sigil. How do I Arcane Ashes? Arcane Ashes is in the Hellfire Forge. Redstone, bone meal, gunpowder, coal. Boop. That should be all the things I need. Hellfire Forge. Alright. You were there. You were there. Coal was there. Gunpowder there. Hey, you're going. I guess there's enough will left. Bam. Alright, Arcane Ashes. What was the other thing? The Divination Sigil. Divination Sigil. Redstone in an alchemy array with a blank slate. Okay. So I need that. I got the redstone. I need a blank slate, huh? There we go. I pulled a blank slate out mid-process. Alright, so if I recall correctly, this guy, boop, does that. And then we put a slate in. And then we put in the redstone. And go. Maybe I did this wrong. Alright, I got the stuff back. Good. Alright, let's try this the other way around. Put that down. Put in the redstone. Ooh, there we go. And then the blank slate. Yeah, there we go. That's not terribly clear about the order, so... So let's see, you got some runes on you. Oh, alright. Hey, Divination Sigil. Quest complete. Checking the altar. Current essence. I have current... 600... Oh, it just shows me on the mouse over now. Tier 3. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, now what? We got a little bit of time left. Requires alchemy table. Really? Alchemy table. Alchemy table. Alright, you don't look too bad. We'll get back to you in a minute. Let's refill the altar with these guys here. Pretty decent job of refilling, if I do say so myself. Let's go ahead and junk the things I actually don't need. Which are those. Double check to make sure. Alright. Let's grab that, and let's go ahead and trash again. And I'm doing this basically just to keep server lag down. Which, yes, I'm playing single player, but it is running a virtual server in order to do this. How are you guys doing? You guys are doing alright. Alright, let's go get the alchemy table. And I think we'll be just about done, because the next thing I'm going to need to do is going to require a whole bunch more runes. So let's go ahead and get alchemy. Alchemy. Alchemy table. Do I have the stuff on hand? Almost. I just need a blood orb. Let's use my biggest tier 1, because that is generally the way things go. Quest complete, alchemy table. Da-da-da-da! Alright, let's set the alchemy table down. Which direction is it going to go? Is it going to do... it's going to do that. Alright. So I want to do... that? There we go. You're facing the wrong way, though. If I'm going to do this, I might as well do this right. Alright, let's... oh, you... there we go. Now you're facing all right. Excellent. Okay. So... I've got a lot of work to do in between episodes. Most of it is making these runes. Because the next thing on our list is blood shards. Which means we need to do the bound blade. The bound blade is going to be done in a ritual, I believe. Let's see. Binding reagent. No. Use hostile mobs. Oh, right. I was thinking of it slightly wrong. It used to be a ritual to do the bound blade. Now it's one of those little alchemy circle things, but you need the alchemy table to get the right kind of thing for it. Alright, we'll get that set up in between episodes. I'm also going to go ahead and get a bunch of ritual stones, because there's a ritual I would like to do to basically automate this process a little bit more. Instead of me having to stand here constantly and, you know, make with the blood, we can automate the killing of mobs portion of this, and that'll be much better. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. I think we've got maybe one more episode in us of blood magic before we move on to the next thing. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.